Alright, my people, welcome back to this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're just joining us. Okay, Fulani youth group lambasts northern governors over the condition of herdsmen. Fulani youth group lambasts northern governors over the condition of herdsmen. The news in details. A coalition of Fulani youth groups in Nigeria under the leadership of Malam Abdulkarim Bayero has called on government to attend to their plight to help them gestation war and redress to meaningful endeavors to sustain life and improve the zone. In its press release made available to 9 News Nigeria, the group, through its leader Malam Abdulkarim Bayero, said as Nigeria celebrates her independence anniversary, the association, that is the coalition of Fulani youth groups in Nigeria, under the leadership of Malam Abdulkarim Bayero, has chastised the attitudes of Northern Nigerian Governors Forum for their nonchalant attitudes and negligence towards the unfortunate plight and misfortunes of herdsmen across the nation. He added that this worrisome and most negative turn of events was as a result of decades of neglect to the plight of the herdsmen. In his words, there have never been a governor over the years who has provided enough budgetary allocation to the issue of livestock development in spite of the huge amount of money which was supposed to be channeled into the livestock development, but such budgetary allocations were diverted to other sectors and their luxuries. As it were, and I may not be wrong, that today you are reaping what you sowed. This is one of the major negative reasons why the Fulani herdsmen went up east, south and southwestern regions to survive, which now has turned the herdsmen into near genocidal situations and were driven out in inhumane and unconstitutional decisions. When we juxtapose these problems with the current situation of things in Nigeria, this is an immediate need for solutions, which we propose to be as follows. 1. Massive looting and corruption must be stopped. 2. All Nigerians from wherever they are should be considered as brothers which deserve mutual respect. 3. The plight of Fulani herdsmen should be properly studied in order for them to live in peace and harmony within any community they find themselves. 4. The plight and dangerous situations of the pastoralists should not be politicized, but rather it should be considered as the constitutional responsibility of every governor and even the presidency. Okay, my people, that has been it on this one. Well, I think that this is really something that the government should look into, and I also think that they are calling for peace, because over the years we've been hearing of issues between Fulani herdsmen and farmers in different parts of the country. So I think if the government should look into this, things will turn out better for both the farmers and the herders. Meanwhile, a lot of comments has been made, and I would love to know yours as well. But then I would like to go through the comments and let's know what people have said about this so far. Okay, Kadim says, my advice to you, Fulani youth, is that you demand answers from your fathers who have refused you education. Instead of following cows from north to south, tell your fathers to educate you. Jonathan built schools for you and your fathers kept them shut. Apple, they say, doesn't fall far away from its tree. Let your fathers stop deceiving you with religion. Demand what is yours. Those Fulani elites have their children in the best schools around the world. Hold them responsible. Joseph says this advice is the best so far. Silas says, I agree with what you said. Emmanuel says, able comrade, you spoken well. Your speeches I think that's what he's trying to say. Your speeches are well articulated, but you fail to address the fact that a lot of herdsmen have been living freely all over the nation without any fear or molestation. But of recent, how did they pay back those host communities? Maybe someone knows what I'm talking about. Ngume says the government needs to investigate that man. He may have more strong connection with the bandits than people know. Where were you people when herdsmen kill farmers in their farms, rape and kill their wife? God will surely reward you and your Fulani herdsmen. Can Man says when corruption stops, this is when you will know and say a spade is a spade. Other things will fall in right places. Okay. Christian says the hidden agenda collapsed. Embrace civilization and develop your regions. It's not too late. Chukuma says nobody wants to accommodate arrogant tribe any longer. Joseph said, these Fulanis, have you ever asked about your foundation? If you have education and still talking about old way of ranching it, it means you're a fool forever. Jide says they can never treat you people like human beings because you and cows are one and you prefer to stay inside the forest in order to carry out your terrorist activities. Okay, I think that these Fulani herdsmen, I think they need orientation. They need to be talked to because violence shouldn't really be the answer to all this. I think they need orientation. Darlington says, I don't support the togetherness of Northerners and Southerners. All these Aboki people are not human beings. Okay. Judgment Day says, problem of Fulanis. It is nothing but this president's government and it have entered the whole Africa. In the future, it will be a big problem to them if it is not handled well now. Okay. So many comments so far. A lot of things has been happening. It's just a number, there's no name. I'll read it anyway. He says, my piece of advice to you guys is learn from the Southerners. Our elders cannot cheat us for so long because of our education level. They sent us to school so that we'll be able to fight for our rights and be a leader. Today you could see what's happening in the south, but in the north it's different. Even the emir of Sokoto advised you to enroll yourself to school so that your millionaire would not be using you as their thugs. There are many Northerners in South, educated ones, and they are doing well. Assuming they are not educated, how do you expect the Southerners to invite them into their politics? Think twice before it's too late. Barrow says Fulani herdsmen plight is not the responsibility of any community, but the community where they come from. In other words, northern governors should attend to the needs of the herdsmen. Other governors in other regions have responsibility towards the people they govern. And I think that's the reason why they've been talking about this same thing. Well, so far, so many comments. And I would like to know what your own take is on this. Don't forget to like and subscribe and as well drop your comments.